and welcome to You Beauty, the podcast for your face. I'm Leigh Campbell.
I'm Kelly McCarren.
And this is the very start of Hot Pod Summer, which means
Rogue. We have worked so hard for you guys because we were like, you know what? We're not going to give the Youbies just like reshared old content because we know that you've listened to them all already.
Yes. So while we're on a break, well, sort of on a break, we refuse to do real work. So you'll see I'm not wearing my glasses. I don't even have an iPad.
Or shoes.
I do have shoes there behind me, but I hid my feet.
Yeah, I told her to get the dogs away.
Banned of talking about feet. But anyway, you're going to have some really fun, really rogue, really different episodes over the summer break. If you're taking one, we're kind of taking one, hence popping in to do weird stuff. And this is the very first episode.
And
I don't know what we're doing.
We're doing a Ask Us Anything anti-beauty edition. So this is a way for you to really just get to know your You Beauty hosts that little bit more with some really niche questions that you asked and you wanted to know.
I have not seen the questions, and Kelly's like literally just got the iPad and had a glance because someone has to read them to us.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to.
Yeah,
oh, yes, that's
what
me.
I mean. Like,
okay.
We don't know them by osmosis. So get to know us, ask us anything. I'm scared.
Okay. What was your very first impression of each other?
Oh, Kelly. I've told this a few times in various ways on the pod. Quick backstory. Mia met Kelly at an event. I had just started at Mamma Mia a few months ago, and Mia realized that people were coming up to me because of my beauty background and asking me beauty questions. She was like, we need to do a beauty podcast. And I was like, firstly, I'm never doing a podcast. And secondly, beauty is visual. Anyway, Mia is Mia. She's like, you need a co-host, obviously, blah, blah, blah. We trialed a whole bunch of people. Then she came back from wherever she was. And she's like, I've found this woman. She was fabulous. She's bubbly. She's great. I think she even said she's the opposite of you. I'm going to get her in for a visit. And I was like, okay. And then in bounds this blonde, beautiful, boisterous bubble of wow. And she was so excited and so energetic, and she spoke faster than me somehow and just was like, Tasmanian devil all around the office and left. And then Mia said, what did you think? And I was like, yeah. And then I said, did you email or something? You said to me later, not apologies, but like I was extra excited.
I probably did apologize a little bit because I know that I can come on a little bit strong, which is fine, but it's just fine. A lot if you don't know me.
Yes.
It's just that I can get so overexcited that I'm literally like a puppy dog.
And it wasn't you. It was more like new job, new format of media that I'd never done, meeting you. And I was just so overwhelmed. But I was like, she is a lot and I'm a lot. So that was my first impression. We did some trials together and then I was like, oh, she's a legend because I saw normal
After
you.
I calmed down
Yeah. What was your first
funny
impression
thing
of
is
me?
that wasn't the first time we'd met. We'd met a
told
bunch
me
of times.
this.
So my first impression of Leigh was that she was terrifying.
What?
Because she was just very intimidating.
To you, like directly?
No, not in a rude way. You were never rude.
Okay. Didn't we meet at a L'Occitane event or something once?
We'd met at a few events but I just clearly didn't make an impression. When I'm in an environment where I'm so uncomfortable and don't know anyone, have never met anyone, especially when I was younger, I go very internal and shy.
I guess the opposite of what I met.
Yes.
But did we interact?
Yes.
Was I nice? No.
Yeah. No, you weren't not nice.
Was I professional?
Yes.
Okay.
You were, I wouldn't say friendly, but you weren't rude or anything.
Okay.
I
That's
think
fair.
Leigh's very professional.
That's the thing with beauty events is back then especially, I think a lot of people don't understand. Like you're not going to breakfast with your friends or lunch with your mates. It's an event, which is a work meeting. And back in the day, particularly in print, the beauty editor's job was to go, be professional, sing the praises of their masthead, and hopefully bring in advertising dollars as well as learn about a new product. So I was never there like, hey, wow, yeah. Like I was always like, hi, thank you so much for having us. That was fantastic. I'd go back to the office and follow up with an email. So I wasn't particularly fun then.
I also think as I've gotten older, I've learned that I remember I used to hate beauty events when I was in my 20s because I found them so cliquey. But the thing is that when I'm thinking about this from my old years, my old age, of course it's cliquey because you know certain people. So of course you're going to be sitting with them and chatting to them.
Yes.
You're not just going to get up and go introduce yourself to a random person. Like that's not how life works.
Agreed. And I think if you're sitting down and you meet someone you haven't met, you get to know them.
Then of course you chat. But of course you're going
to long answers.
Go over to your friends that you already know to sit down with for something.
So I was intimidating and she was nuts, but now we're pretty much best friends.
If you could describe yourself in 3 words, what would they be?
Oh, complex, thoughtful, Tenacious.
Ooh, good work.
What are your words?
Weird.
That's kind of what I meant by complex. Yeah, messy too.
Messy and fun.
That is very you, but if you were messy, then I'm Leonel messy. I'm messier than you. But yes, you're right.
In some ways, yes.
I liked that. That was hard.
Now,
Uh-oh.
It's got a two-parter. If we had to describe the other person in 3 words, what would they be? And we can't use the same ones.
Okay, for you, infectious. Not like a disease, but like you bring out the light and you are just great.
I really like this
what's
episode.
That word? Not persistent, but like you have like a strong resolve to keep going through. Let me think of it. Joyful.
Joyful. Oh,
the other word I'm trying to think of is like, oh, come on, Leigh, I need a dictionary.
It'll come to you.
Or a thesaurus. Oh, it'll come to me. What are my words?
Silly.
Yes, I'm so silly. Only a bit on here, but way silly in real
So
life.
silly.
In real life.
This is a 2-worder, but hardworking.
Yeah, thank you.
Generous.
Oh, thank you. I think I'm generous too, but that's easy when you get. Oh
no!
Actually, that dress you're wearing, I paid for and gave to you.
You're generous.
What's
not
that
just
word?
with things. You're generous with advice. You're generous with time. You put a lot of people before yourself.
Oh,
first.
now I'm going to cry.
So
when
generous.
I think of the word, I'll come back, but it's like
Okay.
steadfast. Maybe I don't know.
What's something people assume about you that's totally wrong?
Oh, heaps, so much.
That you're not silly.
Yeah, so it was funny. I don't know why Mia hired me because then when I had been here for a little bit, she goes, "Oh my gosh, you're not like rude or up yourself. You're just a bogan." And I was like, "I am." Whatever she meant by that, she meant it nicely.
As a compliment.
Yes, and a lot of people, I guess, like you at those events or people on social media will assume that I am
Terrifying.
not terrifying, but all about the superficial and the owning things because I love shopping. But to be honest, I guess for me, nothing else matters besides like my people.
Mm.
And that's mostly my girlfriends and my mom and, to be honest, the women in my life, whether they're blood or besties.
Mm.
So
that was my 4th word that popped into my brain for you, loyal.
Yeah, I try. Well, I think that's all you have at the end of the day, like that's why we're here is friendship. So a lot of people assume that I am very 2-dimensional, very materialistic and very up myself. But I believe, look at me talk myself up.
She's mean to herself, to be fair.
Oh,
You're
mate.
so mean.
I know.
I scold her.
You do. I think I'm probably the opposite, but then there's a bit of that. So yeah, and I'm very, very silly and inappropriate and fun. Like I'm a child when I'm not
She's
on the internet or at work.
Sometimes she makes me feel like the mature one.
You are.
I'll be like, can you stop?
Okay, what about you?
I think everyone thinks, if you don't know me, everyone thinks that I'm extroverted.
Yeah.
They think I'm a true extrovert.
What's the in-between one?
Well, I'm an
Introverted,
extroverted introvert.
Ah.
So
There's a
I
word
can
for that. It's like amphibian, but not.
Well, and it's also masking. So I can mask that I'm like so out there and so friendly and happy and not shy. But at my core, I am still so shy. And the only way that I can decompress is to be totally alone. Like I can't even be around my husband or son.
Yeah. I've seen that part of you and I feel quite honoured. Like we've done some stuff together on content and I can just see when you go, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
I completely.
And I respect that. I'm like,
it's just it shuts down, and that's the thing. It's people that I'm very close to that will see that side to me where,
and it's flattering to see it.
I just
never, not
go,
offensive. Yeah,
and I don't talk. It's like funny girlfriends that go on holidays with me. The first time that you go on holidays with me, people are like, "Oh," and my girlfriend Han was someone. I heard someone say to her, "What's wrong with Kelly?"
Yeah,
and Hannah was like, "Nothing, she's fine.
That's
She just needs to."
Yeah, that's her off switch.
She's just off at the moment.
That is so true.
Literally, she's off at the moment. She'll turn back on later.
Yeah. I love that.
What part of your job brings you the most joy?
Oh my gosh, I'm being so cheesy. This was meant to be fun. The women.
Oh.
Because at
I'm the
Mamma
same.
Mia,
I like the people. So boring and cheesy.
I mean, look, I love the beauty products, but if I stop doing this job, I'll go to Mecca or Priceline and buy what I need. You can't really cultivate the female friendships or the learning. Like I do this job, then I have a business with my best friend and business partner. I've got a bunch of things I do. And with everyone, now that I kind of can pick and choose and I'm of an age, I won't work with dickheads or rude women or women that are just trying to climb over you to climb. And so like you, the producers, I've been at Mamma Mia. Oh my gosh, I've been at Mamma Mia 8 years in a couple of weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, Jan. And Cosmo before, HuffPost. What I take from everything is amazingly clever women, fun women, understanding, kind, dynamic, and a couple of men. But the people, you can't replace that when you know, everything else is kind of replaceable.
Yeah, I agree. The people,
God, we're being so cheesy.
I know. We'll get on to some hopefully lighter.
And we like free products.
We do, yeah, and getting to do fun things.
Yes.
But people that I meet that I would never be blessed enough to meet otherwise, and also people that listen, then meeting them in real life. It's so
the Youbies.
lovely.
Yesterday, I was having the world's worst day. I was at the ATM and I was also crying because did you know the ATMs ask for your phone number now?
What?
I know. I don't go to ATMs. Maybe anyway, this woman just came up and went slowly past me. She said, I love your content. And I just turned and I was crying. And she goes, are you okay? And
She's like, oh, dear Lord.
I said, thank you. Oh, my God. And I go, the ATM just asked for my phone number. Is that normal? Am I getting scammed? She goes, no, that's because something. And I was like, thank you. Okay, thanks for the compliment. And like it made my day. But she saw the real me.
Amelia Lester told me in the bathroom that she's a huge fan. And I went,
you don't understand.
I said,
Amelia Lester is on a bunch of pods and she's the smartest
She's so
woman.
smart.
She's the smartest woman on the planet. She went to university with Mark Zuckerberg, like in his class.
The fact that she
was
said
on
she's
the
a huge
Facebook.
fan.
I know.
That is.
Because she's a girl's girl. She loves beauty.
I
She's
literally
smart.
was just like, oh.
I know.
Moments like that.
Yeah.
The people.
Yeah, not the celebrities, the people.
People. What's something that you're really ashamed or embarrassed by?
Oh.
Okay, we're getting out of the earnestness, the corniness.
Shamed.
Mine's so easy. It's the first thing that popped into my head.
Can you go first?
Yeah. I'm so embarrassed and shamed of how many hours per week/day that I play games on my phone.
Oh, okay, that's a good one. I get exactly what you mean now. Okay, good. I was thinking like.
No. It doesn't have to be super deep. That's
What
the
am I
first. Of course, there are moments,
Okay,
literally,
I've got one.
as Claire Stevens would say, the worst things I've ever done. Okay.
Yeah,
like
we're a
too
beauty
deep.
podcast.
Yeah.
I guess it's shame and I guess a bit. It's shame internally and it's embarrassment externally when people come over. I know. Are you going to guess it? What?
How much shit you buy.
Well, no, it's not the stuff I buy. I've been so much better lately
good
because
girl.
of the therapy and a medication I'm on.
Good girl.
It's that as hard as I try to keep things tidy and I tidy.
Sorry. I'm just imagine how dangerous of a game that would be if you were like, oh, can you guess? And I was like, blah, 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 blah.
You're
and you're like,
blah. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh. I just can't keep things tidy. And this was not me before. I think it's Perry. I think it's being a mum. I think it's sort of working from home. I spend way too much time tidying my stuff. Like my friends just say in WhatsApp groups, like, what's up? What's everyone doing today? When I don't reply, they say, oh, Lee's just moving things into piles. I just move things into piles
yeah.
I hate that I can't get on top of it.
I don't think you ever will though, because I'm exactly the same.
Because of the ADHD?
I think it's ADHD. I think becoming a mum with ADHD.
It's hard.
It is when shit hits the fan.
Yeah, and also like
and you realise a lot of the
If he comes home
time.
from school and the mess is everywhere, he'll play with it. So even if it's doing his toys on my stuff, so then I shove it somewhere. Next day, get it out. And then I go, actually, let's put these categories together. All I do, I mean, I don't just clean, but like I just want a more organised physical life.
I get it, but I don't think you're going to get there.
I know, but
and
how do
I
I
think
get over it? Oh my God, this has turned into a therapy session.
I just have turned it into doing something that I enjoy. So every now and then.
Okay, that's the problem because the other day I was like, right, I'm sorting out my nail stuff and my lashes stuff and then I had so much fun playing with it all.
So you were just playing then. So
Yeah,
just see it as.
Now it's still on mushmash.
Yeah, but put a podcast on or an audiobook or something and then just enjoy it and just it's part of you.
Okay. I just think I need to live alone.
What has been your hardest professional challenge?
Two come to mind, but one's not really a challenge. It was just a circumstance. When I was head of lifestyle at HuffPost Australia, after 2 years, they closed the masthead. So we were all made redundant. And I had a team under me and I had no idea what was going on. It was so poorly handled, but there was like 2 weeks there that we assumed we were all losing our jobs. And then I didn't know. And then my team's coming to me going, what's going on? It was right before Christmas. People like had kids and, money, like all of that. And it was just awful, but that wasn't my fault. The other one is being a manager. I hate it. When I came to Mamamia, I had a lot of direct reports and I'm not good at it. And I think as a creative person, it's a waste sometimes of your skills that you're hired for because it's a different kind of thing. So after I went on mat leave, I came back and I said, I don't want to manage anyone. I'm not good at it. It's not good for them. It's not good for me. And so that was more of a realization that just people want to climb ladders of work and that usually is getting a team and having direct reports. And I was just like, no, I don't want it. I suck at it.
That self-awareness though is so important and more bad managers need to realize that.
I was a bad manager. I hated it. And then people would come to me for like feedback or like mentorship.
You're like, I don't know, just go work.
Yeah. Like, I'll tell you if it's bad, okay? But no, you've got to be more involved than that. What's yours?
Mine also is about redundancy. It's at the very, oh my goodness, I quit my full-time job at the start of 2020. And then I obviously had like a month until I was leaving. And in the last week, COVID hit. And we were going into lockdown, or maybe the last 2 weeks. So then I was working from home.
I didn't realize that timing.
Yeah.
Because you could have done with that income working from home.
I was shitting myself. I thought, you have made the biggest mistake of your career because everything's shutting down.
And everyone else is at home but making money, and you're at home with
not
no
making money. And then one of my final acts, and no one else's fault, but I had to make all of my reports had become dear friends over the years. I had to make a lot of them redundant because of COVID and because of what was happening.
I didn't realize that.
In that last week. So
while you were facing what you're about to go
exactly,
into.
and then I had to just hearing their little voice.
I don't.
They're young, but
yeah.
Their
vulnerable
voices vulnerable on the phone while I had to also do it on the phone because we were all at home.
I know, but I'm so weak, but I would prefer that.
Oh my goodness, it was honestly just the worst. But I do believe like good things happen to good people, and
everything happens.
Every single person that I had to make redundant is now. They are so killing it. They're earning more money than me. They're in killer. Like they are just absolutely killing it.
Hey, you're doing okay, my girl.
No, but
you know what I mean. No, but like you came out good as well.
It means that I did a good job.
Yeah, and hello, you're here. And everywhere.
And for me, I'm fine as well. Yeah. So yeah, everything turned out just millhouse. If you weren't working in the beauty media industry, what would you be doing?
Okay, this is hard. I need to know income. I'm not saying I earn heaps of money, but can I have the same income I have now? So I have the income of the job I choose?
Yes.
Oh.
Why? What would you say first?
Well, then I'd be a rock star because they earn heaps of money.
No, you've got to – it has to be realistic. Like what did you want to do when you were little?
I wanted to be a marine biologist, but then my auntie
Doesn't everyone – do you reckon it was Goosebumps that made us think that?
I don't know what that is, but I just love dolphins. But then she told me I wasn't smart enough. My dream, even though I've worked in hospitality and hate it, is to have a cafe.
Oh.
A cafe, a little hole-in-the-wall coffee cafe. And it's called Full Cream or Fuck Off, and it just does proper Italian coffee. No soy, even though I drink soy, soy syrup, blah, 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 and then little biscottis and stuff. And then there's one of those book library things that you borrow books.
Oh, my God, that's so cute. Someone's going to steal that.
That's fine because I hate hospitality.
Okay, fair enough.
But I like people. Like I want to go
hi. Really?
That's true. I only like the people I like. Okay, only my friends can come to my cafe. What about you?
I don't really know. Like I'm very nosy. So, the thing is that a lot of the jobs that first pop into my head are things that I kind of already do, or they're part of the beauty media industry.
You'd be a good spy.
Well, the thing is that I'm very nosy.
That's what I mean.
I would like to be like a police officer or a nurse or a doctor in the emergency room. But I also don't like blood or needles.
Investigator. You can't even handle needles.
Exactly. That's why I couldn't do it.
Be a private investigator.
Ask the questions. Maybe I am. If you could Freaky Friday for a day and swap bodies, what treatment / makeup look or trend would you try for the other that you wouldn't do on yourself?
You and me? Oh, fun.
So you wake up and you're in me.
Okay, I'm Kelly.
And start playing with your boobies.
Obviously. I'd put a crew neck t-shirt on you because I've never seen you in a crew neck t-shirt.
I'd look like a linebacker, that's why.
No, you wouldn't. Excuse me, I'm you. I would naturally let my beautiful curls, I'd fix them, but I'd do that. Okay, don't be a bitch.
I'm not saying anything.
Nothing else. Do you have ears pierced? I'd put some earrings on.
This
is boring.
I've got like 5 holes in my ears. I know. I just don't really wear earrings that often.
I have 3, but the second one's by accident because once I was so cranky, I was trying to put my earring out without a mirror and I pierced my ear. That was like 3 years ago.
Dear Lord. I'm actually, I read that question. I was like, I'm the same. And also we're both pretty ballsy with things that we try. You know what I would do?
I'm not. You'd put coloured eyeshadow on me.
No, because I don't actually think it would suit you. That's the thing. You do, everything that you do is really what works for you. And I'm the same, I guess. You know what I would do though? I'd get my nipple pierced and my clit.
Oh my God. Because thanks a lot.
I don't want to do it, but I want to know what it feels like.
Okay, have you got any tattoos?
No.
I'd get you a tattoo. I've got 6.
Oh, what would you do though? You'd get something.
I'd get a dick on your head.
Yeah, you would. You'd get a dick on my head.
I love Leigh.
Oh my, no regrets.
No regrets. Oh, that's a fun one now.
When was the last time you felt jealous? Jealous is like not a very talked about feeling.
I don't feel jealousy.
Ever.
I did maybe in my 20s. No.
Ever.
Well, give me an example.
Like someone does something really cool, you feel jealous.
No, I don't.
It's not a bad. I think the problem is that people think it's a bad feeling.
You know what? My husband taught me this because when I met him, like we would go, most of my friends that are his friends now, because he's from Melbourne, are very wealthy, have a lot more money than us. So we would go on their big boat for the day. And then I'd come home and go, oh, that was so amazing. Gosh, I wish we had a boat. And he is like, wow, we had the best day. We got to go on their boat. Our friends are so fun. That was so cool. Like we still have access to the boat. Like he really did, I guess. And I call him a Labrador. He's very positive like that. I mean, it's not perfect, but I don't have jealousy.
See, I'm similar.
I guess the one thing, sorry, not a person, I would like to have a secondary, like a holiday house, like a little apartment somewhere near a beach. Like
it's something you want though. That's not something you're jealous of.
I don't do jealousy.
Okay. I get jealous.
What of?
So, but the funny thing is that it's never really about things because I'm kind of like Rich. I would get back from the boat. My goal in life is just to have friends with boats. I don't want a boat. That's so much maintenance.
I mean, that's just one example.
2 times last year. Well, I think jealous.
2 times last year. Have you got a diary?
That popped into my head.
Wow.
So one of the times was you went to Paris.
Okay, yeah. But you deserve a bloody press trip, God damn it.
I've never been to Paris. I've never been to France. And I think it's, when there's specific places.
Is so good.
I think that it's because Luke and I were supposed to go to France and Italy. We haven't been to either of those places for our honeymoon, and then COVID hit. Yeah. We still have not been on that honeymoon.
But also, from my opinion, you're an incredible beauty journalist. You're the co-host of the biggest beauty podcast in the world.
I'm dying to go on a press trip.
It blows my mind that you haven't.
Someone please
you can have my
take
next
me.
one if I get one.
I will literally do a cartwheel for you every second. So I was so jealous of you and really Francois.
But not me. I didn't go with Francois. Oh, you mean just France?
No, I'm joking.
But not of me, of you not going, or of me?
Yeah, no, it's not. That's the thing. It's not a bad feeling. It's not like there's no resentment there. It's not like I resent Leigh. It's I'm jealous that I'm not there. Yeah.
And you should be because it's not your own fault because you're.
Well, no, it doesn't matter.
This is how I feel about it.
Then the second time was my other co-host, Key, who I do a podcast with. She's got another podcast, and her and the other podcast host, they just launched, and Spotify splashed their faces and their podcast cover art over like billboards around the country.
I get that.
I was jealous.
Yeah.
And I told them that, or I told Key that. I said, I'm so jealous that that's not us as well. Like, so it's just things like that.
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
That's a good way to put it.
I get that pit of jealousy where I just am like, you guys are doing really cool stuff. I want to do cool stuff.
You are, but it just isn't recognized. Like with the Spotify thing, I mean, as you know, Eat, Sleep, Repeat is my favorite podcast because I text you every week about it. It could have been, it just wasn't.
But it wasn't. That's the thing, and that's okay. But that's a hard one. I think people need to talk about jealousy and acknowledge it more.
Can I tell you why I don't get jealousy? And I think that you will know this because I have so much negative talk, so much
you're really mean to yourself.
Like it's all on me. So who am I jealous of? I'm just angry at myself for not doing this, not doing that, not being good enough, blah, blah, blah. So I don't get jealous of other people's things. I just get mad at myself for like not being better.
You would be too busy noticing things that are
everything I don't do.
Yeah, you'd be like noticing things that are wrong with your life or things that are like
it's not my
internal.
life, it's me. Like
you, rather than looking at what other people are doing.
Wow,
you don't look up.
I don't look up.
Ooh, oh my God, I should be a therapist.
I do in Paris though, I could just look up.
Oh, must be nice. You and Francois.
I'm taking you. We're going to get a scoot. Do they do that? Airline?
What?
We'll hide in a suitcase.
Yeah, I'll just be packed. Okay, I couldn't think of this, but what is your perfect day from start to finish? I couldn't think of it. I'm like, what? I need 2 days.
I wake up probably in my house, but with no husband and no child, and it's totally tidy. My shit isn't everywhere. I wander downstairs and make my instant coffee, which I absolutely love, but I get to drink it in hot peace with my record player on because I've got a record player and I have the best records. But as soon as I put it on, my son goes, let me try, and breaks everything. I would do a bit of pottering and just playing. Like at the moment, we've got these shelves and I've just shoved heaps of shit in it. I'm so excited to like
merchandise.
Style it. Then I would get in my car and I would go to McDonald's and get a sausage McMuffin, 2 hash browns and a medium orange juice. Then I'd go thrifting for a few different stores.
For outfits for me to steal.
Yes. Then I might go, I'd go for a foot massage because I hate proper massages so I can play on my phone. Then I would probably meet up with a couple of friends and have a bunch of margaritas and eat some yummy food. And then don't care what happens after that. Probably take my clothes off and jump in the ocean.
Oh,
I've
naked.
done that a lot. My whole mother's group did that once after a mother's
Fun.
Yeah, we had a bottomless brunch, and at 5 o'clock we took all our clothes off and jumped in the ocean.
Which beach?
Coogee.
Oh, so there was just a bunch of bottoms running around.
It was winter, so there wasn't a lot of people there.
Still, I would have just been like, that is a mum's group gone wild.
It was fun. What about you?
Oh, I honestly couldn't.
Just one thing you want to do that day.
Yeah, have a few drinks with some friends.
We can come to mine in the afternoon. Not my house. We're going somewhere cool.
Last question. Tell me about a really cringe moment. Well, what's your most cringe moment?
This was recent, this year.
Oh.
I had just been to Paris, and I swear I call it a parasite. My tummy has not been right since that last trip, so I'm calling it a parasite. I was on the way to a shoot for Mamma Mia. I'm not going to go into too many details, but I was wearing the clothes I had to wear. It was quite a drive away. Driving along.
Did you shit yourself in the car?
Yeah. Not shit, but like.
Sharted.
Yes. And I was running late, and I had to pull into a shopping centre and message them and say, hi, I'm so sorry, there's lots of traffic. Went into the bathroom. I can't believe I'm telling this story. And like my underwear was a write-off.
Oh.
But the pants were fine. So I was like, what the fuck do I do here? So I took off my undies, threw them out, cleaned myself up, put heaps and heaps of toilet paper like around my vag, put the pants back on, went into the Woolies at the shopping centre, bought period undies, went back, put the period undies on, put the pants on, got back, wipes and everything, got back in the car and went. And it was so mortifying because my tummy was just really bad and I'd had a lot of gas. I can't believe I'm telling this story. But I didn't even know it was going to happen. And then I just went, oh, I cried and cried and cried. And I'd done all my nice makeup for this shoot.
You sharted.
Yeah.
In your clothes that you need to wear for the shoot.
The client's clothes. But it was fine. But I was just already running late. It was so far away. And then I just was like, of course this happened. And then by the time I'd left, I didn't tell them. I'd seen the funny side. So I told my girlfriends and they were just hysterical.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay.
It's immature, but shitting yourself stories are so funny.
It wasn't a solid poo. No one's ever done that. It's just something came out that I had no control.
Oh, I've pooed myself in the car before.
Oh, thank
like proper.
God.
No. Yeah, I've done it.
Oh my God.
But mine was like catastrophic diarrhea.
Oh, well, so is my friend, and then her puppy licked it. I know. Okay, what's yours?
Do you know what? I actually don't have my biggest cringe moment because I do embarrassing stuff all the time, but it doesn't really.
So like one thing came to mind.
Falling on someone after, like, while I was being interviewed was pretty embarrassing.
That's embarrassing. Falling on them.
Yes. Like, she was very small and I fell on her.
Why? Did you shoes?
Oh, I just think I was wearing high heels because it was like a fancy, I was really young and it was
didn't know how to wear high heels and you fell on the person you're interviewing.
On the person that was, interviewing me.
That's so good.
Like,
hi, thanks for having me, crush.
And I literally, suffice to say, I did not get the job.
Oh, that kind of interview.
Yes.
I thought you meant the interview
it was a job interview. So I was probably
that's
doing my
worse.
thing where I overcompensate.
Of course you were.
And
it was like How I Met You, but then you crushed her.
But then I literally fell on her. I never heard from them.
Obviously.
But yeah, I don't.
Injured.
Like, I still. It was funny, more so like looking back.
What is now?
I don't know. I don't really, like, I do embarrassing stuff all the time, like vomit on myself, poo myself, whatever.
Oh, wow.
I just don't.
That's your personal brand.
I just don't have much shame.
I love it. Good.
I get jealous, but no shame.
I have enough shame for both of us, and you were embarrassing.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us for the first episode of Hot Pod Summer. All fresh content, all a bit rogue. The rest is going to be beauty related, but we thought you might want to get to know us a little bit better. And now you do.